my name is Andrew, and welcome back to Airport CEO. In the last episode, we did our first time-lapse of the series where we went ahead and pretty much detailed all of the aircraft gates for our new international terminal. And I say new, but even though we've had it sitting here pretty much collecting dust for upwards of 3 episodes at that point. Now it's the fourth episode that we've had the international terminal and it's now up and running. In between episodes, I went ahead and did some offline grind to go ahead and get the international terminal running. To go ahead and do this, I had to get a lot, and I do mean a lot, more airport staff, more ramp agents, more janitors, more service technicians, all different types of staff I needed to get more of. If we take a look at our menus right now, we take a look at operations and our employee job tasks, you can see that we have 47 airport staff, which I believe because of the latest update, the developers most likely changed airport staff to passenger service air agents. Now, I didn't see anything in the notes about this, as I didn't really look through the notes, but if there is something about this, I will have something popping up on screen right about now. So, you can see that we have a lot of staff. We have 47 service agents, we have 31 security officers, we have 43 janitors, 10 service technicians, which isn't a lot really, and then we have 78 ramp agents. That is by far the highest amount of employees that we have at the moment. Now, the reason we had it so high is because I goofed up, I will admit. So while I was getting the new aircrafts scheduled, I initially had it set to go ahead and be every 75 minutes. To be honest, the airport was not keeping up with that. So I had to make the decision to go ahead and change the time in which it would be between flights. Instead of 75 minutes now, it's now 90 minutes. So there is more time in between flights for pretty much our service vehicles to go ahead and catch up with all of the demand and all of the actual extra stuff that goes along with it. You can also see that our gates that we have that run the smaller vehicles or smaller planes aren't really getting any planes at the moment. Like in total, there's about 8 aircrafts that had landed and that are currently going to those 3 small aircraft stands, which I think I want to consider about removing in this episode. So, but before I do make that decision, I do want to ask you guys right now, should we go ahead and remove these small airport gates, or small aircraft gates, I mean? There would be 2 benefits of this. One, it would allow us for more room for larger aircrafts, plus it would also give us the opportunity to go ahead and devote our resources solely on medium and larger aircrafts, as that's where most of our money is coming from now. Or 2, we keep it open just to go ahead and add an extra amount of money to the pool, and it's, even though it's not a lot of money, it's still enough to go and keep the airport afloat. Now, we have 9 gates within our international terminal. I have them named right here, gate A1 through gate A9, and we still have the medium aircraft stands in this small terminal. So if we take a look over here, I have an idea for this. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to keep this the way it is. But at the same time, there is a part of me that wants to sit there and say, we need to get rid of this. Mostly due to the fact that most of our resources now are going to be devoted to building up this international airport. Like right now, we're sitting at a healthy $1 million. And we're currently sitting at like a negative 2,000. And we're going to go up to about on average, I've seen it go up to as much as 40K in profit. Um, so that is pretty good right there. So you can see that the number for the hourly income is skyrocketing. Now, what is going to be the verdict for this place? This is kind of going to tie in a little bit to the question with the small aircraft stands. Should we go ahead and keep this, or should we just go ahead and demolish it and use only the international terminal? If I were to do that, that means I do have to eventually revamp the international terminal, as this layout is currently not working as efficiently as I would like it to. You can see right here, if I zoom in, our security stands are completely full as far as the queues are concerned. So no matter what, we're gonna be having some issues as far as that is concerned. We can see that people are trying to get into the aircraft, into the security stands, just go ahead and get through security, but it's taking them forever. And it's gonna cause some aggravated customers. Right now, our airline satisfaction rating is mediocre, because if you take a look down here, you can see that they have the passenger satisfaction, airline satisfaction, and general aviation satisfaction. Because we're not really having any general aviation flights, we don't really have the need for it. So that's going to be a 100% satisfaction right there. Then we also have the passenger satisfaction. Surprisingly enough, our satisfaction with them is in good standings right now, which I am kind of surprised about, as our security stands are chock-a-block full and hardly anybody can get into the aircraft terminal. So maybe we will change that up if we revise the design. Another thing that I will have to do is, in between episodes, I did have to change this layout. To go and get a third security stand put in here, I had to go and change the layout of this area. Now the security exits are right here instead of being right next to these two security gates. Words are hard right now. So another thing that I'll have to focus on is, you can see that a lot of these rooms are empty. And that's mostly because they're all closed, except for maybe a couple, but yeah. We only have we have two rooms over here that are empty. And if we take a look over here, I think that we only have one. No, we don't have any over here that are empty. We do have these two rooms that are empty, so I might just go and delete those and put in like a bathroom or something, because we don't really have one that's not in a secured area. So that would be helpful right there. And then the franchise rooms up here at the top level, we don't really have anyone in, but let me go and check real quick to see if we can get anybody. No one for that, and no one for that. Okay, so that gives you guys a little bit of context of how quickly the contracts come in, and I've been working on the grind for this for about an hour outside of recording, and this is what we've had to experience so far. So, my main progress now is to go ahead and, well, one, try and fix up the airport. And I do want to go and try and fill in this space over here a little bit. I did receive a comment from a excellent user by the name of Squeezel Prime. Her comment is being displayed on screen right now. And she was like, go ahead and just put in some staff or decorations that are, that would kind of fit the area. And since it kind of makes sense, since we only have a door right here for our ramp agents to go into, it would make sense that we have a staff-like area over here. So this will kind of be like a major staff lounge that all the staff members of this terminal will actually go to. And then, yeah. So let's go and quickly do that real quick. Let's see though. I want to go and get two staff. Let's go and grab a staff room or staff zone. this zone that all is staff. And staff room. Giant staff room area. And let's see here though. I want to go ahead and make sure that this is all secured. I believe it is. There is going to be occasional lag spikes because of how much stuff we have going on in the background. But let's see. So if we go back into staff, we can only really put office desks that are dedicated to the staff room. And I don't really want to use that. I think we will have a couple of these because obviously the staff need to have their own space to do work. And I think I want to have it in somewhat of this pattern. So I'm going to go keep repeating this real quick and we'll be right back. Okay, so we got all those desks put in. I think that should be enough. We also actually need one more over there. Let me just do that right there. There we go. So what else can we put in here? Well, she did say go ahead and put some decorations like some bushes and some seating areas. So that actually does seem very reasonable. In a staff lounge, you do have the seating areas that people will go to. So I think that what I will do is for every like block or something like that. In fact, let's do it like this. For every floor, we'll do it like somewhat around this margin. So it's kind of like we do a block that goes across 2 desks, skip 1 pair of desks, and then keep repeating the pattern. So do that real quick. And right there needs to be 2 block. And repeat the same thing on this side. Okay, so there is that. We didn't want to go and get not only the wall decorations. Let's go and actually get some like seating areas. As these are our staff members, we want to make sure that they feel comfortable within the area. So there's that. This is gonna be like the major staff room. So we want to have everyone feel like this is the place to be if you are a staff member. Since we have over 150 staff members, which absolutely is insane. And I think what I'll do is kind of repeat this pattern a little bit. One thing I do like about the hedges is that in case you like misclick, you can just easily delete one and it doesn't delete all of it, which I think is more of a blessing than a curse in some people's eyes. So yeah. A double sofa right there. And let's go put some hedge work. Then we need to get some table stuff, I guess. At least I think that would be pretty nice. Should be a-okay. Almost done here. that part is done, I'd say. Maybe we can get a toilet in here for the staff members? Maybe? In fact, maybe we can go ahead and just get rid of all of this. And put you right there. Same thing can go with you guys. And what we can do is wall off this area and have some bathrooms right there. Almost done, come on. There we go. This. Almost done, guys. Come on. Got a little bit longer to go. The workday's almost over. No, it's only like noon. And let's go ahead and just get this zoned in as a couple bathrooms. Rooms cannot be built on other rooms. Ah, okay, I forgot about that. So, I think, yeah, I have to delete the room itself and place it back in as an actual, like, staff room. Okay, that's fine. Here we go. And then, I'm not gonna zone that as a staff room because it's really not necessary. And then, let's go grab bathrooms. 7x4 area. I think that should be okay. Then let's go get some toilets in here. 5 toilets in each one. Should be fine. A couple sinks would be nice. We'll do 1 per toilet. For the male restroom though, we're gonna do 1 less sink. And do 2 urinals. I don't think 1 less sink is a good idea. So, but we will put 2 hand dryers in both of these. And that should be all good. And let's just put a couple doors in place. As soon as all that gets built, we should be a-okay. Now the floor tiles, we need to go and take care of that, shall we? We're currently using this one for the bathrooms. Then we can go ahead and grab. What do we want to have for that? Concrete tile floor, maybe. That actually does fit the area nicely, I'd say. I would want to say that actually, but let's see, it really does. Okay, and then let's go ahead and just get you teed up. Let's go ahead and just a little bit of this. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and you got a little bit of everything. And let's go ahead. I don't want to use the fancy materials because, like, that's expensive. Blue mat flooring, we'll put you right there. And do a little bit of this. Let's go and cover you up. And that should be a-okay. We can also do the same thing over here. And that should be good. Also, we need to go and patch up that. We don't need that. Okay, so there is that. We shouldn't have to worry about that nonetheless now. What else? What else? Well, we should go and take a look at the operations for our actual terminal. We can see that there's a lot of baggage going on right here, and I really think it would be a good idea to go and get that fixed up. So if we take a look at operations and employee task job list, ramp agents are actually evening out right now, and janitors kind of need a little bit of a boost. So if we go ahead and grab a couple janitors, so I don't know why that's typed in there. Let's go and just grab 3 of these. Doesn't really matter who you hire, even though I said at the beginning you want to take a look at their skills. In this late of the game, you don't really need to worry about the skills because you have too many employees to actually worry about it to begin with. But eventually we will have to go through all of our employees and fire the ones that are inadequate for the job, as I'll say. So what else can we go ahead and do here? Well, are we short on any vehicles? We are short on 2 vehicles for baggage trucks. So we might want to get new baggage truck vehicles as well. Go into procurements. We're gonna go and grab a large full force baggage truck roofless. And I think we're only gonna grab 1, just for the time being. If we need to get more, we will, but not at the moment. We do also need to worry about our ramp agents because looks like that there's not enough. What's going on? Why do I have like 3? Yeah, I have like 3 or 4 vehicles sitting within the unloading dock. And no, now 4 vehicles. Or at least 5. Oh my goodness. That is a pretty bad sign right there. Let's go ahead and just get some more staff members and hopefully that fixes it. Grab agents. We don't need people that are really too technical, but I will hire all these guys. Hopefully they just get to work right away. Where are all these vehicles coming from? I literally need to have 4 ramp agents on either side. That does seem a bit bonkers right there. And is our baggage claim area actually operating? It is, but is that actually operating correctly? It is, yeah. And I think, what should be the issue then? Huh. I haven't seen this issue before. It might be as simple as just reloading the save, and just refreshing the cache on the game. So I might do that real quick. Let me go ahead and attempt that. Okay, so I did just reload the save. It did fix the unloading side over here, but I think because we have so many vehicles that can only cater to 1 truckload of actual bags, I think it might be a good idea to go and get a couple of the large baggage cars, because the small ones aren't really doing us too good. So I think what I'll do is I'll go and grab that real quick. And if we go into economy, not vehicles, but economy, I'm gonna go ahead and just grab 10 of these. Oh, you can't do 10. You can only do like up to 9. Yeah, 9 per order is what they max out at, which is sadly a bit unfortunate. And then if we go into pushbacks, no, we need to go full force. Baggage trucks, yes. Yeah, we got a lot of them. We'll have to take a look at all of these individually before we get to new ones. So, if we take a look at you, what are you? You are a small one. Well, yeah. BSL 695. Okay. BSL 695. Okay. So you, I am most likely gonna sell Yeah, go ahead and sell you as well. Sell you. Where are you? Oh, are you underground? Yeah, you are. Okay. So delete that. You only have one car, so there's that. Where are you? Where you were just here. Oh, because you guys left. Okay. So there's that. We do have a lot of notifications popping up right now, but all of them are pretty much getting resolved instantly. Can't land and stand. I think that some of our stands are forcing our trucks to leave early. Might be. Because we do have it set up so that way, in case it requests them to go ahead and leave or to be delayed, they're supposed to be forced to go ahead and leave, not be delayed. So I don't know why we should be getting that message. But anyway, we have been rambling on, or more so I have, been rambling on for the past couple of minutes now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This one was a little bit more of a technical issue, or technical side of the video than anything else. We did go ahead and convert this like empty area over here into a staff area, which I absolutely love, and hopefully we can expand upon this in the next episode as well. And as far as these are concerned, most likely, I have an idea for these, and I'll let you guys know about that in the next episode. Anyway, if you guys want to see more of these videos, please do go ahead and hit that like button. If you are feeling more complicated than a thumbs up or a thumbs down, please leave it over in the comment section, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao for now.
I remember the ocean, memories